Я... Запускайся, игра, где ты? Ошибка, игра уже запущена. Хаты не дойдя. А вот твой. Ага. Так, халиде. Винамп. Ой, да бля, обновляют. Пивич играет хорошо, да. Вот как бы-то. Короче, был они баг там, на что ли? Маленький хочу. Закрыл. Такого было херня. Идет завершение завершить. А пока того ты-то. А так интересно было. Хөвлөтөмөдө. Каханар урут пираткада не ауду. Он, правда, местами жестко бактырит. Вот, блин. Ух ты, нихуя себе девку догонят. В роли детектива докуда. Хорош, ебой. Аскабанин да, и три ходён ауту вот хаддер. Бен тупиган өйдө кахаяка мачада мутмай. Тебер афан. Афаниё. Да, надо уже конкретно продолжить TV. Барак поступил 23 на обвенчивый на небесах. Обвенчанные на небесах. Мама.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
You ran the light on Olympic. We finally collared him on the temple.
Бля. Абастер, айкавла. Бэхэ пи дискули дэп би нахил хаджал. Лучше бы гуновой стримнуем. Так, телефон без звука трудно. Стоп. Появилось, когда осмотрю кафе у Рэя.
girl.
Хотя мы точно знаем, что красная машина будет искать кабриолет.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
А та ночная карта, да, нихуя себе. Мандыка денег, да, так.
The women don't find you
Это для
handsome.
меня что-то
They
новое
sure
было.
find you handy.
And he still confessed. I don't want to be rude.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Ну... Атмосферно, атмосферно. Так, эти брови беги.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges, and Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes conviction. I'll convince him to let it go. How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Свидетель бутро явно. А если бы свидетель?
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Dick is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Так.
Phelps? Landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Обычно в кармане что-то бывает. Калифорния. Fire and Life. Ластер Паттисон, Норфолл-стрит, 182, Лос-Анджелес. Уважаемый мистер Паттисон, 16 тысяч. Короче, его
Has life insurance.
намеренно убили. Явно это дело рук киллера. Водительскую шли на имя Лестера Паттисона. Норфолл-стрит, 182, мужчина белый. 36 лет, рост 5 футов, 8 дюймов, глаза карие, шатные, женат.
We can notify next of kin.
Ага. Но женат боллағына таңдаға кіргені, я думаю, не причастна. Қады страховка қыламыды кәтті драхия. Вот, давайте.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Böyle de аталық қолла. Ну, тормоза, короче, раз.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Затормозить. Угу. Удар здесь.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of
Летел
hell.
как на крыльях. Угу.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Поехало 20, не меньше.
It's all yours, detective.
Ну, все ваше, детектив.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Угу. Ссора я. Бля.
You're already at the window. You're nosy, aren't you, Miss Perry?
Do you want my help or don't you?
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Доктор, Колумбра. Давай из трех.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Why are you lying, Lynch? What are you covering up?
Is that the best you've got? You expecting me to confess to being the driver?
You don't ask, you never find out. So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah, Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or He was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No, he came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you
А
to
вот
sign a
4 из
statement.
4, нихуя себе, правильно,
Sure,
брата.
no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go
Короче,
a few rounds
Лестер
every other
и
day.
Лорн.
And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Короче, я как понял, хозяин бара в углах страховка на жизнь бакетта ламбарном. У алтаты, представьте просто, да, у алтаты где-то хотели купить, ну, открыть новый бар, короче. Это получается так, что жена намеренно с любовником была, да, намеренно убили.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Tehera parotida. Прямо, налево, направо и сразу. Ага. Тут дом Паттисона. Там бекен раджаб.
Lucky break getting the partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well, in the hit and run, the purpose of
Бля,
it is
Архцар
to
начали
keep going.
фаерволов.
Takes a degree of moral
Запись
courage to
синхронно.
stop and accept responsibility.
Dumb
as you make yourself out to be.
Ну, типа дубляж
didn't know I was
переводили.
making myself.
Взял челка было там, цены дубляжили. Зачем мы GTA Vice City бартага там рыбали? Это красная машина трубов-то. кровь туда-сюда.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Don't let that asshole get away.
All right, I give up.
That's it. Give it up, and we're done. LAPD. How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge. Leave the coroner and the paperwork. Procedure can wait. You should probably go speak to the wife and let her know what's happening.
Okay. You become all heart at the prospect of paperwork, don't you?
Дом пати снова радиоха теперь. راح بدو تقولوا خير لا رابط Дуран, пропускаем. Блин, полицейский доел, да.
This is car 11K.
Auto. Что ли? Инопланетянин.
You're the one who's been sending cosmic rays into my room. I'll show you. Yes, sir. You're not going to control my thoughts anymore.
Calm down, sir.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Give it up, LAPD.
He went that way.
Put your hands in the air. Don't make me chase you.
understand. Someone has to stop the Venusians.
Nggak sampai nih kata.
Farewell, cruel world!
Что это нахуй было, ебать?
Broadcast. Yes, today and every day, Spencer's Root Beer provides you with a front row seat to America's favorite radio entertainment. The bubbles dance in the glass and swell the second. There's no need to put up with frivolous wartime brands. 8 out of 10 say Spencer's taste more delicious. So while you sit back and relax, enjoy America's root beer of choice with a frosty glass of Spencer's. All the way from Indianapolis, let's hear a song from the X-Box. To each life some rain.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
We wanted to give you the facts about the accident, ma'am.
I appreciate that, but I think I know most of them already, Detective. He was hit by a car, now he's dead. What more is there to tell?
Pardon me, but you don't appear to be too upset about it.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick together this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
Beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You're lying, Lorna. You pushed him in front of the car.
If you think you can prove that, I suggest you arrest me now. I would have loved to push him under a car many a time, but not this time.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
gonna need more than that.
Like I said, Lester was a great guy when he was winning. A really sunny, bright guy. Trouble was, he hardly ever won. And when he lost, he was an evil son of a bitch.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Да, могу.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
We're leaving, Lorna, but this doesn't add up. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Come on, Phelps. Let's make ourselves scarce.
I'm out of here, Lorna. I got a business to run.
You think Mal is done with the autopsy? Better call it in and check, Phelps. Between the driver and the widow, I say we start dealing with the facts.
Now, national news.
Officially opening the nationwide March of Dimes campaign in Washington, Mrs. Truman and her daughter
Ben az tuttuğumu alacağız. Aygul.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks.
О. Нихуя себе телефон.
Shots fired off speed tap. Chateau and Valencia. Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired off speed tap. Unit tab of code 3 identified.
Блядь, ёбаный, да... Нахуй ты идиоты, блядь. Hadi serinin görüntünün ilkiyle bir elleri, блядь. бля, оно тупик, что ли? Да. Блядь, великан что-то. Ты раз на погоню ладно. Пойдем, там тачка стоит.
Out of the car, police.
Ну, бля, баллы-то полетела. Булмасна.
Leave the keys, officer. I need to take this.
Вот понятие простить, а ты давай выход. Ну тут Трамп рулит. Хана роль ваш. Да, ну в углу лучше прям. Миллион, вот ходить клахарла, блядь, забываю, да, вот тут ноги так. Полиция съебались нахуй. Нихуя себе, бля. Вот это выезд, вот это выезд.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Crowley pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you wouldn't believe. They lose it. Bullets start flying. And they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Hit the high ground and make their scene.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if you can find a way up, sir.
Ouch, ini gimana dah?
Put the weapon down now.
Блять. А можно по новой, да? Можно.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowling and pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you would see. They lose, bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Hit the high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if we can find a way up, sir.
Давай.
Clear! Follow through! This way!
Put the weapon down now.
Да блять. Hangat.
I see you motherfuckers. Come on up here and get us.
What is all this?
Traffic stop from hell. Prowling and pulls these guys over. Finds a trunk full of hardware like you can see. They lose, bullets start flying, and they snatch up the guns and one of the cops. Head to high ground and make their stand.
And the officer?
Up there. Still alive, we think. Who knows for how long. We'll keep him busy if we can find a way up, sir.
나 갈일 나갔어 저기에 이끼들랑 벌어져 겐지드 봐. 왜 불러봐.
Put the weapon down now.
You want to back off right now.
Наконец-то. Whew.
11K. I've been involved in a shooting. It's code 4 here, but suspects are down, and I need an ambulance at Chateau and Valencia. Also notify detective headquarters. I'll need the coroner. My partner and I are okay.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. Detective headquarters will be notified. All units, 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at Chateau in Valencia. Code 4.
I think we need a siren.
Bullet there, I didn't.
So, you gonna see your married man again?
Какой подвис? Аж не пойдет, что тут было.
Also needs assistance, 540 West 9th Street at Uncle Sam's Army Supply. 540 West 9th Street. Unit can handle code 2 identified.
Алкофокус, братан, прости, это мы сами виноваты. Кирилл Лебедев, здорово.
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Обастевля.
Look out, more of them. Put them down.
Вот это поворот, бля.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's code 4. Notify a supervisor in the corner.
Код 4 это полицейский выглядит, да? Он ну куда была-то? Разбитал рата не было тело. Хардплоти вергенным. Готовы. А кто? Костюмы. Что это костюмы? О, бля, толпа-то. Бля, хуйня полная. И журнал. Что за журнал? А. Это я знаю. Общий прогресс. Называние текущий ранг 8 из 20. Улики. Найдены улики 45. Время потрачено на обыски 30 минут. Блокнот. Битет враг өледі. 6 өтеді аяқына. Эй, бастай. Қойша, в общем, 100. Опять будет холода. Савахара. Ну, самому мультики нравится. Банка инфекция. Интересно. Или карта на костограллере. Да, светофор для меня зеленый, не для вас, дебилы. Вот. Для этих нарушений правил ПДД. Будем мне этого пропускать до аватара. Наша дорога. А, так при стрелке было бы ты что ли? Я хочу перестреляться, ебано. Давайте, давайте. Калифорния, жги. Пиздец нахуй. Пиздец нахуй, блядь. Блядь, это подалил. А мне было хандар хуй багабадым, да? Почти как бисибер. Почти. Истреканный сиренный дебил. Рассосались в Алисе Майами. Дорогу дайте, блядь. Еще один долбоёб, блядь. А тут ты нахуй, блядь.
This is 11K. Go ahead with the further.
11K, your 211 is an Angel's flight, 3rd Neil.
What took you so long? They're getting away.
What happened here, sir?
They had guns. Dirty louses took everything and then booked. They went that way, the stairs alongside the track.
LAPD!
Cop, find the gun.
Stay down.
Ай-ка. Рэмбо нахуй.
Car 11K. Shots fired. The suspect is down at 3rd and Hill. It's code 4 here, but I need an ambulance.
11K, roger on the ambulance. All units, the shooting at 3rd Neil Street is code 4. Code 4.
Бля, поворотики показывайте.
Nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
So the hit and run was a cover-up?
I'd say he was stabbed twice at very close quarters. Both wounds thrusting upwards and then pushed in front of the car.
Easy, Tiger.
Clever, really. I almost missed it. The trajectory of the wounds was all wrong if he was impaled by the hood ornament. Find the knife, detectives.
Yes, sir.
It all comes back to the crime scene. We need to hit Ray's one more time and trawl for evidence.
Блин, на кафе время ходировать карту, блядь, ой, придивили, бля. Нихуя себе, вот это поворот.
So there was some truth to Sheldon's cock and bull story after all.
Didn't stop, but he didn't kill Patterson either.
I'm no betting man, but I know I'd put all my chips.
A grieving widow and her shoulder to cry on.
Now all we need is a murder weapon.
Сорян, ребята, у нас выезд. Срочно. А так, с удовольствием порыбать.
Lester could be a heel,
We just
but
wanted to check the crime scene over
that's
one
a
more
lousy
time.
way for anyone to go out.
If that's all right.
Can you be quick about it? Cops are bad for business.
Really? We'll tiptoe, Sabo. You won't even notice us. All right, step by step, check every inch of ground.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor.
А так, кто в чате? Если вы играли, скажите мне, пожалуйста, где найти нож? Бля, я думаю, подсобки.
Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually a benefit to
Oh, yeah.
society at large.
Устал я кушать. Не зря золотая.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Will confirm this as the murder weapon. Let's talk to Leroy. See him explain his way out of this.
Leroy Sabo, you're under arrest for the murder of Lester Patterson.
Not gonna happen, fellas.
Go! I'll bring the car around and head him off.
It's too late, Sabo.
Stop or I will shoot.
Тут лала гамат.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Betyder. Если бы первым делом был составлен список улик, можно было бы сразу повязать и Лорну, и Лероя. Ну да. Но мы же не знали, где нож искать.
Phelps, Kowski. B-Cop says he located a green Kaiser Fraser from the hot sheet. Address is 6 West 2nd Street. Get over there, see what you can find out. Go on. Sorry to inconvenience you.
We're on it, Captain. I swear the more bent cards we bring in, the longer the hot sheet gets.
It pays the rent, though. Keeps Mrs. Phelps in the manner to which she's accustomed.
I'm not sure she'd agree with you.
Passionate, romantic type like you, Cole? I don't believe a word.
Guy gave his wife a tap. Say all's fair in love and war.
calling her the Dahlia now. Wonder what Veronica Lake makes of that one.
You hear whether they're making any progress?
But Captain Donnelly seems to think they have it all wrapped up. Brown and Green are sweating this Manley character. I heard it'll be in front of a grand jury by next week.
Poor thing. Terrible enough being murdered like that without having the dead people strewn all over the front view.
That's the car, Cole. Just pulling out of the drive. Get him. Remember, we need him healthy enough to answer questions.
1247, Detective Phelps, requesting immediate backup in pursuit of a stolen green Kaiser Frazer from 6 West 2nd Street.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out. Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
All right. Maybe I was a couple miles over the speed
Put your
limit.
hands in the air!
Get bracelets on him.
Why did you run from us?
I saw a big car in my rearview mirror with 2 tough guys bearing down on me. What would you do?
What's your name?
Cliff Harrison.
You're under arrest.
For what? What are you talking about?
Nice try. I'm talking about the car being stolen.
You're out of your mind. I bought the car, and I've got the paperwork to prove it.
Looks like we'll have some questions for the people at Coombs Automotive. You purchased this car from Coombs Automotive Company?
Yeah, that's right.
And the ownership papers?
From the same place.
If this is a forgery, it's top-notch. This will need to be traced. You have a criminal record, Mr. Harrison?
No, nothing like that.
You better give us something, Cliff, or we're gonna make this hard on you.
I didn't steal the car. I ran because I've got some wacky backy in the glove compartment.
How much, Cliff?
1 reefer.
We'll let it slide. You're in enough trouble. Who did you deal with at Coombs Automotive?
The owner, Richard Coombs.
He drove a special deal for you, didn't he, Harrison? Give it up. Where did the car come from?
I already told you. This is outrageous. I'll be making an official complaint.
We're going to get to the bottom of this, Harrison. Until we do, you're going downtown.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm getting arrested for buying a goddamn car?
If everything is legit, Harrison, you'll be out soon. Until then, if I were you, I'd keep my mouth shut.
Bag his possessions as evidence, and have him arraigned for grand theft auto.
Right, Detective.
Do you know who my father is?
We need to get to Coombs Auto and check out Harrison's
Началось,
story.
бля. Вы хоть знаете, где мой отец? Да, нам телефон нужен, да, или... А, адрес же есть. Правда.
What?
Автослон Кумца.
I think he's telling the truth.
Давай, да. Ебать.
Some of the most convincing people you will ever listen to are born liars. Usually they're called politicians.
Broadcasting at 760 kilohertz. KTI Radio, American Century Broadcasting.
Paperwork all looked above board, and he seemed like a clean-cut kid.
I get it. You see some kid who's basically you 5 years ago and assume he's got to be innocent.
I'm more than happy to be proved wrong.
Hey, if he'd been black or Hispanic, he'd be singing a different tune. You spout all this communist crap about treating everybody the same, but it only works one way.
I'm not sure that's communism.
Oh, God, please. Not another history lesson from the man who single-handedly won the war.
Are you finished?
Yes. I feel much better. We'll shake down the car dealer and take it from there. Unless his daddy plays golf with yours, of course. In which case, we'll give him a firm gentleman's handshake and be on our way.
See? I knew you weren't finished.
Like a nice boy. Putting all those hoodlums in jail.
I'm out of here.
Так вот. Переделай бред было. Вот он. Еще немножко посижу. Утеряну.
Not another step. I have got a Buick Century sedan that would be absolutely...
Detective Phelps, LAPD, are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service. You looking to trade in a black and white, boys?
Mr. Coombs, we're investigating an auto theft. A man by the name of Cliff Harrison claims he bought the car here.
Well, some people would say that my cars are a steal. That's a joke, son.
Very amusing, Mr. Coombs.
I remember Harrison. It was a green two-tone Kaiser Fraser, if I remember rightly.
Do you have the bill of sale?
It's in my office. Walk this way. That's a joke too, son.
Phelps, you mind if I shoot this guy? He's getting on my nerves.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Джин Арчер.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas, shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual about the car.
Not really my usual type of vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. A little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed, in a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course it was.
You're lying, Coombs. You knew the car was stolen.
You have some sort of crystal ball tucked in your jacket that can help you prove it? You should try rubbing some oil on that hard head of yours. Are we done here?
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs. Did you double check all the paperwork?
Who's it made out to?
So, you gonna see your married man again?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of Grand Theft Auto.
I'll relay the information.
Any messages?
A James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Thanks for your help.
chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying they are, the quicker you sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
I want to make comments about it. You know you made it.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
My acting coach says I have real talent.
Crummy bastard.
James Velasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
This guy must have escaped the loony bin. You are a modest little person.
The paper is real enough, Velasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery. Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
Jam dia dah tembok.
You got something to say? Let's hear it.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something, I'm gonna ask the DA for the maximum. You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. With the paperwork they provide, it's normally a breeze.
Does the name Jean Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
You're a liar, James.
Say that again. I'm telling the truth. I don't know the broad.
So that's why you both have the same address printed on your pink slips. She's a mule for these stolen vehicles, genius. Same as you.
Jesus. All right, I know her. Stupidest broad I ever met. Always cooking up crazy schemes. I don't know why those guys use her. You happy now?
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state lines?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
Give me something, Velasco, or I'll take you back to the cells and tell the whole station you're a child molester. How long do you think you'll last?
Okay. I hear you. The cars get sold in Chicago or back east. Sometimes I bring back cars coming the other way.
Where do you pick up the cars, Velasco?
Warehouses. Mainly in East downtown.
An address, Velasco. You want my help with the DA? Cough it up, now.
A place on Industrial Street. I don't know the number. You're gonna help me out, right?
Keep talking, kid, and let's see what we can do.
All right, James. We're gonna check if this information is worth anything.
And if it is, I need your help here, pal.
If it is, then we'll know you're a man of your word, and so will the DA.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightval. Gordon Lightval. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
Come on! We don't want to lose her!
It'll only take a little while longer, madam. It's quite a lot of money.
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? I could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
Пиздишь.
Gene, you've blown open the whole operation because you were dumb enough to try to sell one of the cars. What do you think they're going to do to you? Give me something.
I was just doing what they do. They pay me $50 to drive the car. I made $2 grand selling it.
You made 0. And if they catch you, you're dead. Is that all your life's worth?
Look, a girl needs things. I don't see you looking out for me.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
Oh.
You're lying. James Belasco. I don't remember mentioning his first name, Miss Archer.
Oh, well, I think you did, didn't you? Well, I'm sure of it. Anyway, I don't know him.
You aren't sharp enough to lie to me, Gene. You and James Belasco share the same address on your pink slips. We have him in a cell.
Okay, so I know the creep. The pink slips are real. The home addresses are always vacant lots. Bigelow is always boasting that the paperwork is legit and that if we stick to our stories...
And don't try and sell the car?
Yeah, that too.
Tell me where you picked up the car, Miss Archer.
Look, I can't remember. Let me go, will you? Please. What have I got to do?
Trying my patience here, Gene. I'll have the reporters down here and have your picture in all the papers. You'll have nowhere to run.
All right already. I get the message. I pick up the cars from a guy named Bigelow. 58 Industrial Street. Big warehouse, full of goons. Now you've got what you want. Can I go? Please?
No, you sure can. We've got a car waiting outside for you.
Some career advice, Gene. Get out of crime. Marry someone boring who has money and will find you captivating.
Is this guy for real?
He takes a little getting used to, but yeah, he generally means what he says.
And then the louse calls and says he's going to marry him.
Friendly girl, used to getting her own way. Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps.
She's not my type.
And what is your type, Phelps?
I'm married.
I know that. Well, you're not blind and dead inside, are you? Wait, scrap that second half of the question.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess.
Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting something. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. Well, there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free market.
A man with high standards.
The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Terbaik kenapa Aing datang bola? Ini. Lihat akar tramvay terjadi ini. Sudah signal siapa dia? Iya sih. Akar itu kenapa tuh bola?
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far.
Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons! Throw out the gun.
Блять! Какая-то рано чему? Когда он так галинтегине? Эмискеварик, бля. Хух да вот-то.
Officers help Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle code 3, identify.
Finally! We're starting to think nobody would show.
What have we got?
The 3rd Street Gang and the Diamond Street Gang. Mexican kids with nothing better to do than howl at each other. But no bloodshed so far.
Shit! Hope you brought plenty of ammunition, sir.
LAPD, drop your weapons!
Блять, долбоёб, лёгтать. Я не поступил. بوبلة ما حتتخيل لو جهزنا.
You're covered, Phelps! God damn it, here come more of them.
Нихуя забисаю автоматно.
Car 11K calling KGPL. I need an ambulance at 1624 West 3rd Street. Code 4. Shots fired and suspects are down.
Roger on the evidence, 11K. All units be advised, code 4 on the Major 415 on West 3rd Street. Suspects are down.
Получит новый ранг. Пиздец, да. Тони? Ну да. Здесь радио. Голливуд. Велошир. Централ. О, да. Кое-что делает до деревьев. Завидовал. Так, припаркуемся. Ага, все, выход. Завтра с утра продолжим. Давай, Бер.